Hi, teachers. As I promised at training, I am going to create a video for you to help you remember the steps of how to create a bundle for My Big Campus. And I know we went through this at training, and sometimes that gets a little overwhelming. So this video will be housed in your PVE Tech bundle, which is where you would have found it now. It'll always be there so that you can go back to it. And whenever you're ready to create bundles to store your digital content in, it will be there for you to go back to, because I know if you don't do something right along all the time, you forget it. So it'll be there for you when you need it as a resource. So let's get started in creating a bundle. The first thing you're going to do to create a bundle is obviously go into Safari and go to My Big Campus. And you'll need to log in to My Big Campus using your username and password, which is the same as your computer login. So that should be easy to remember. And we'll go right in there. And your activity page will come up first. And what you're going to want to do to start creating your bundle is to go to your stuff. Now, in all honesty, all of your content does not necessarily have to be, your bundle content does not necessarily have to be housed in your stuff. However, we taught you to do it this way because some things do have to be part of your stuff in order to be loaded into bundle content. And rather than have you remember what does and what doesn't, we thought it would just be easier to tell you to put everything into your stuff. Plus, then you have all of your digital resources in a spot that's easy to find for you in case you want to add them to multiple bundles for whatever reason. Or you can go back and get your resources that are in bundles, but if you go to creating a lot of bundles, then you'll have to remember which bundle you put things in. So rather, if you have everything in your stuff, it's going to be easier for you to find. So we're going to click on your stuff here, and what we're going to do is just start adding to your stuff. So we're going to today say that I'm going to be making a bundle on vowel teams. And I've gone out and I've done some research, and I've saved some resources, have some resources saved on my computer that I want to add and to be part of my bundle. So to put it into my stuff first, you're going to click Add. And the first thing I'm going to add is a file. I'm going to add a Smart Notebook file about vowel teams. So if you just click here to upload files, and then you'll find that on your computer, and there's mine, the one I want, and select Choose, and Smart Notebook stuff goes right in. So most of you have Smart Notebook things already saved to your computer. So if you have one that's going to fit well with your bundle, it's as easy as this to get it right into that. So, and then share it with people too, your teammates, and we'll talk about that in just a bit. So you can see that my vowel team Smart Notebook file is loading. Smart Notebook files take a little bit longer than other things, but there it is, right there. And so the next thing I'm going to add then, I have a YouTube video that I found that the kids will enjoy on vowel teams. And I found it and I just copied the URL, and I've already done that, so you didn't have to watch me go back and forth between pages. And you just paste it right in. It's very important that you click this Get Info button. Now this says that it already exists. I didn't want you to have to sit here and watch me fill all of this out, but you click that Get Info button and it'll drop some information down here to this title line. You have to do that in order to put videos in, and then you'll also need to select all of these things. So it says it's already there, so we'll just go out of that. And it is right there. So I didn't want you to have to watch me fill all that stuff in. So now that I have a couple of things to add to my bundle, and that's important to remember too, you don't have to feel like your bundles can be ongoing and also collaborative. So you don't have to feel like you have to have all of these resources, tons and tons of resources to start a bundle. Just start it. And if you're collaborating with other teachers, then they can throw some things in. So these will be my 2 contributions to my little bundle here. So now we have a couple of resources. I'm going to go to bundles now. And every time you go into bundles, you're going to get this message. And it's that little tutorial that we watched together about creating bundles. If you're not comfortable getting rid of it yet, you want to keep it, all you have to do is click close and it'll let you out. But if you're pretty comfortable with bundles and you want to not mess with this anymore, not bother with that popping up, just hit Don't Show Me That Again and it won't come back anymore. So up here, this is just some bundles that other people have created here. And you know, there was probably already a bundle that existed on ValTeams. So you could always search your bundles first and branch from there. But since our topic here is creating a new bundle, I just started from scratch. So we're going to select Create New Bundle. And you're going to see this page that has all of these little tabs over to the side. You're going to need to complete those in order to create your bundle. And you're going to have to create or fill in everything on this page in order to get started creating. So you're going to type in your title or your bundle. So I'm going to just put in ValTeams. Resources for instruction. And then your type of bundle that you're going to have here. I'm going to just put lessons, and subject area for this one is obviously language arts. Now tags are important. These are the key words. If someone's going to go in and search for a bundle and you want your bundle to be one that's going to come up to help them, so if they were going to search up here, you would think about what would they put in to possibly find your bundle. So I'm going to put ValTeams. Also, when two vowels go walking. Maybe somebody would put that in. Oh, gotta put vowels. Okay, and then you'll hit Save Bundle to finish just this information step. So that's all done, and you see now my bundle creation process is 71% complete already. Now this is the big one. Now you're going to go into content, and this is what you're going to put into your bundle. So you could click here. This is the upload files button. You could do it that way if you didn't have stuff saved in your content already. Also, you could put text in with your things to kind of describe what each thing is. The things that I added are not real complicated to figure out, so I'm not going to go to that step. But if you go over here to select type of content and you go down to your stuff, you're going to see all of the things that I have saved in my stuff are here, and all I have to do is drag and drop those resources in. So here's the notebook file that I put in. I mean, look how simple that is just to put right in there. And then here is the YouTube video that I wanted. So I'm going to drag that over and put it in as well. And look, videos just totally come up as what they look like. So that's really cool. So you're going to drag whatever content you want in there. Again, you can put text in between them and explain them if you want, but like I said, these are pretty self-explanatory. And then hit Save Bundle again. And it's got it in there now. It's all set. You can go through and put standards in. So you could have those standards already tagged in there, which would be really helpful. You can find your state here. Common Core standards. And for English language arts, you'd want to add some for that. And you could just go through and find all that you would need in here. So you just go through and add them, and it goes really, really fast. Now I'm going to not go to all that trouble here. But if you wanted to go through and select those standards, that would be really good to put with your materials. There's the cover art selection here. So when it comes up, your bundle comes up, it has something on the cover. So I have gone ahead and saved an image to use for that. So again, you'll just hit Choose File. And I have mine saved right to my desktop. So I'm just going to select that. And you see it's right there. You can't see the picture yet, but it's right there. So I'll hit Save Bundle there. And then I want to go to collaborators. Now, if you want to add a collaborator to this, you can. If not, you can skip this part. I'm going to add some of my teaching partners here. And we're going to search for her. And I just hit the plus sign to add her. And then she's over there for selected collaborators. There's Mrs. Miller. We'll add her too. and then I'm going to save my bundle. I would add all first grade teachers probably to that. But there's my bundle saved there. And then if you want to view what your bundle will look like, it's right there. So now this at this point has not been a published bundle. So if people went on to search for it, they wouldn't see it yet. But it is right there. It is there. I can just go to the next step of publishing it if I'm ready to do that. So this is how you create a bundle. I hope that this video is helpful to you. Also in the PVE Tech bundle, we're going to have step-by-step written directions for you as well. So hopefully those two things will get you started in making your bundles and building your digital resource libraries.